Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to the War in the East as we'll continue. So, I believe I missed something here. I probably do have a chance of taking this Calvin Corps out, perhaps, or they might just retreat. Which they retreat. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So, Right, actually. Okay, so this core is over there. You do have movement available to use, so I could have you move up there. So we need to use these rails. There we go. So we are going to withdraw all the panzers from this area as soon as we're done with this pocket. Well, not even then, we can withdraw sooner and faster than that. I just want to have things as a measured retreat. Plus, I do need to gain I don't know, some infantry over here just to hold the line. The thing is, I'm looking to pull back quite slowly. Well, not really. I'd like to pull back very, very quickly. I mean, we do need to pull back the panzers ASAP, actually. Okay, we'll look at doing that then. Pull back by core. There we go. So we'll pull back over to here, then at least we can actually access the rail line over here as well, so that's fine. And it's somewhat easier to get to. Not quite so far. Yeah, 28 versus 25. Not much of a huge difference, but well. Okay. Right, so this is a core just made of these two forces here. Fair enough. Right, we'll split you up for the moment. Then we'll move back this infantry core, and then that's fine. I mean, if we are to advance here in the north, we will do so along this rail line. This one, for the time being, really doesn't matter. I mean, once these forces are dealt with, what are they going to be able to bring to the table that the Finnish forces won't be able to fight? I will be using the Finnish forces, by the way, just to fight over here. I mean, they could do with some time in their own territory to rebuild their morale, actually. That would be a good point to do. But, oh well. We'll deal with it in time. Okay, so 16th Army Headquarters is over there. We'll move it up over here. 18th Army Headquarters, where are we? There we go. Right, I should probably have you where the rails are. That would make a lot of sense. There we go. Awesome. Move close to the rail line. Yeah, we could get rid of these soon. It's incredible the amount of fortifications here. I mean, you can really see somewhat where the line was. I mean, this was the greatest extent of the Soviets. Pretty impressive. It's been a very interesting campaign. We are coming to the end of it, however, slowly but surely. Which is it's not a terrible thing. I mean, it would be nice to move on to perhaps War in the West, or to be playing War in the East multiplayer. would be nice. Would be definitely a very large increase in challenge, but also in the fun and the enjoyment of it. Yeah, they're trying to establish a line here, but we'll be able to break it as soon as we identify the weaknesses. There we go. I was hoping they would shatter, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, so I'd like to take the city of Mordom. That is looking exceptionally possible. Okay, 7,337 men. Not that many. Okay, so we need to build up a decent amount of forces, and let's take a look here. No digging. We have the light woods. That's fine. It's not bad terrain to break through. I mean, it's not great here, but I mean, this would be good roads. So I could go for that one, potentially. The only issue is the 16th Rival Corps. They are somewhat of an obstacle. Okay, that's that rail line cut there. Not like it really mattered at all. Yeah, 7,181 men, so approximate strength is that rifle corps. Right, breakthrough. Hmm. 12 or 14. Hit them hard. Hit them like a hurricane. And they're routed. Okay. You hold that position. You move up. Not what I wanted. One more time. Good. Okay, technically it's cut off for the moment. That's good. That'll force them to retreat ASAP. Well, move you to reserve. Okay. I mean, as far as it goes for a plan down here, it really does rely on having more panzers. Well, not really. I mean, the thing is, Saratov will eventually fall. It's just a matter of time. I would ideally like to take it before the winter hits, of course. There's a growing number of forces down here. Either way, we'll move the infantry first and then we'll decide upon a plan. What we need to look for is basically weaknesses across the line. Like here. Force them back across the river. Okay. Good. And it's definitely overkill with the soldiers here. Definitely. Okay, we can go for a breakthrough deployment. There we go. So we have a route open in the north here. Now if I can force my way around here, we would have a very easy time of encircling these forces. I might be able to encircle this lot. It depends, really. Definitely depends on what I want to do. I mean, there's a large group down here. If I can sort of make my way to the Don River here, and then trap them on the other side of the Don River, then we could use the Don River against them. Obviously as a defensive fortification, and also to slow them down as they can't... Well, it's going to take them more to cross it. It's going to cost them more to cross it, in terms of like actual movement, MP, and supply. Meanwhile, our own logistics continue to improve. Move you over there. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Right, what do we have here then? So we have the 26th Army. Wow, the motorized brigade has absolutely no vehicles at all. Pretty impressive. Okay, so these forces here, they're still lacking... Well, they're not really lacking morale. They just don't have their full amount. There we go. Much better. There we go. Keep hitting them hard. Importantly, we're severing this rail line. Right now, shift the forces. Yep, I'll do. Right, have you reassigned? And then we'll have that division reassigned. Right, we need to force these men out of the way. Or rat them. That always works too. There we go. Come on, I need them to shut up. Right, move up the headquarters so it can support. Okay, so that's looking decent. We have possibilities to break through here quite easily, which is handy. And I could send some panzers or some sort of force, maybe motorized around here just to encircle these forces. And judging by the rear deployment, it should be fairly easy. I mean, I don't know, actually, we might be able to just make it towards Saratov. Which looks very likely if these forces are all second line. And we do have some guards' rifles over here. But, it's nothing. Nothing really. There's only 2 hexes wide here. Let's see. I do still have this force, though, thankfully. So that's awesome. I'd rather use the forces. We can't move too far. Nope. Fair enough. I am fairly impressed by them. Only scouted. There we go, try full attack. Yep, that works nicely. I'm in the way up to Saratov. Okay. Let's move up the Romanians. Come on, shut up. Sweet. Right, we need to corral them. Right, get back into the fold. I'll just move up that way, that really annoys me, but sure. Kinda better. Not really. Okay. Yeah, that's a large buildup of armored cores, actually. Okay. I mean, I may have my supply line... Not that I was really using a supply line anyway. Cut. Which, to be honest, is not an issue. I mean, as long as we still have the infantry here, we'll still have a way open for supply. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to move these forces back. Let's see. And back across the river there. Okay. Reserve. And act as reserve. Yeah, the 11th Panzer. Obviously they need to build up their morale. You know what, I bet you anything that heavy panzer force has been redeployed. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Actually, I could go through the production. That'd be easier. Okay. Yep. Right, okay. Let's have that attached to Army Group Center. Yeah, that works fine. That works. Okay, there we go. Now go deal with it without crossing the border. Yeah, they've had a really nice day in Moscow. And actually, no, I say nice day, I imagine it would have been hell trying to keep Moscow under control. Still, better than being out of freezing cold and fighting. Really wish I had more to do with these forces. I really feel like I've not utilised the Romanians very well. God damn, I love this music. There we go. That's all them dealt with. Okay, now we need to build up the rail lines. Realise there's a shitty rail line. Need to head down to that one. These panzers are really heavy. Ah, that would make sense. Right, move up the Air Force. Okay, there we go. As we're moving up reinforcements. Yeah, so many cities. Really? Wow, okay. Odd. There we go. Move them. Ah, not yet moved you. I mean, we are making very, very speedy progress down here in the Caucasus. I mean, what is the supply MP of this, for example? Only 7. Absolute rejection. And I could probably do... Actually, no, the 1st Panzer Army doesn't need supply. But, wow, has a huge, huge surplus. Yeah, so 6 MP there. So cheap. Okay, we'll take the port over here. Use the Romanian forces. There we go. The port has fallen. So they've basically evacuated out of this area, which, fair enough, I understand. Best move. Okay. Where's the Hungarian army needed? Probably up here. Then again, yeah. Yeah, probably up here. Possibly. Just everywhere, really. We'll head towards our rear line. Romanians can once again garrison. Okay, need to catch up. Makes sense. Let's see what the resistance is. Okay, that was a heavy, heavy loss of life. Yeah, they're digging in. Need to stop them digging in. But I would just bypass them anyway. What numbers? Fairly light. P2s. Excuse me. Oh boy. Okay, so fuel level is extremely low. I could cut the rail line off here. Okay. Head there. Got that rail line, or not. There we go. I still have the core over here. Okay. Well, either way that rail line's cut as they can't cross here. So it's not cut quite where I want it, but it's still good enough. Okay. And this is the thing, do I head straight for Saratov? Let's see what we have available to us. Right, not quite the range. I could do this. Okay, we'll go for this. Perhaps. Oops. No, in fact, I don't think it's worthwhile. I think we're going to aim for this. We'll use a core and then open the way up with a single core. Wait for more panzers to arrive. There we go, all that fuel. We may be able to open the way up to Saratov. Yeah, almost there. When Well, let's see here then, rail hubs. So, we have this line here that I could very easily cut, which I will. The reason being then that cuts off this rail line over here. So then it extends the one, so they have to take the one from Saratov over to there instead. Okay. So what we'll do then is we'll spread out this Panzer Division. There we go. Still cause damage. Right, this is the 12th Corps. Use the 29th Motorized Division. What I could do is I could save fuel, perhaps, and hold them here. Or I could further disrupt the forces over here, perhaps. Cut that rail line. Nah, I'll just save fuel. I mean, yes, I could go further. I could disrupt all these airfields, but I don't want to do that right now. What I want to do is I want to see what the situation is and set myself up for something that's worthwhile. I can't quite reach the south here. There's no point chasing airfields because it's not going to do much for me. Sure, it might destroy a few damaged planes, but well. Yeah, so we've lost 162 at the moment. Yeah, let's see. Right, air doctrine. Airfield attack. Okay, so we'll reduce that down to about 50. Have that at least 100. I feel like doing this is going to see a lot of planes killed, but I want to hit their air force. It's been a long time since I've done it. And I need to take them out. Yeah, large losses there. Is that it? Fair enough. Yeah, 256. Yeah, not much loss there. At least that's an impact on them. Okay, 318,000. Sweet. Okay, now the Hungarian panzers. God damn, they can move far. I think we'll have them challenge the flanks over here. The reason being, it's definitely good to keep their flanks in, well, a state of insecurity. At least that's why we can use the Hungarian panzers, or the Hungarian armour, to keep in check the Red Army. And there is a large number of tank corps over here. And due to the nature of the terrain, it's not quite feasible to cut them off here, which is a shame. So I think what we'll do then is... we'll pull the panzers back over here. Okay. Move the Panzer Corps here. The 11th will once again hold on to Stalingrad. They can have a Slovakian mobile to help them out here. There we go, so the 11th is once again in Stalingrad. Their old familiar grounds, I imagine. So what we'll do then is we'll use the 2 panzer divisions and the Hungarian panzers, and then we'll try and surround these forces in the following turn perhaps, or at least to be able to roll with the punches. Okay, now how do we want to do this? Do we surround these forces here on the flank? Right, I think that might be a worthwhile idea. And then at least we can, save fuel, perhaps? That's the thing, I want to move as far and as fast as possible. But the issue is I don't want to move in such a silly way as to just overextend myself. Right, okay. That was a silly move. Okay, we'll do it like that then. Make sure that rail line's good. Could advance this up as well, cut it down there. Also move there. Capture that fuel. And there we go. Alright, move up the headquarters. Now what we'll do then is see if we can fly some fuel out here. I take that as a no. Move up to there. Move the air forces. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll probably do. Okay, so soon we'll be able to drop fuel, hopefully. Would be ideal. Link up with our panzers over here. Okay. There we go, that works out fine. So then I still have this force over here that will be at full fuel level, so we'll use them as we need to. But we've encircled those forces here, and those forces technically cut off. Technically. Not an issue, not an issue. And again, I could just move in there and then... Yeah. They'll break out. More than likely. Oh well. Right, we have some reinforcements here, the 3rd Mountain Division. Which obviously would go very well down here in the mountains. But next time. Okay, let's go forward. Now let's just quickly take a look at the death counter again. Yeah, so they've lost a hell of a lot of men. 318,440 this turn, 299,878 being captured, taking us over 5 million men captured for the Red Army. Indeed, 287 air losses. Yeah. Impacting on their planes now. And what we'll have to do is we'll have to bomb the airfields and then run at them with panzers, or infantry, whatever's closest. Then at least be able to take out far, far more of them, and really be able to drive a dent into their numbers. Yeah, I'd love to know what the Red Army commanders are thinking about this point. Like, probably fuck. Oh dear. I mean, the Caucasus is now completely cut off, more or less, from the rest of the Soviet Union. There's only a tiny amount of supply coming through. Obviously, they do have permanent supply in Baku, so it's going to be a hell of a fight. But if we can keep on pushing towards the Rostokhan, then at least we can cut the Caucasus off completely. And then fight as a separate war. Yep, looks like they continue to pull back. I imagine they're going to pull back across the Don. That's why I've not committed the entirety of the 2nd Panzer Army. I want to see what happens here first before I commit. I am looking forward to... well, I am looking forward to pushing towards Saratov. Saratov and Kadayev. Baisha. Yeah, they're definitely pulling back there. I imagine that's because they realise the danger here. The Red Army is definitely trying to form like some kind of defensive cordon here. And if we head for Saratov, then that's just going to break it wide open. And it's going to be a major city gone for them. Major transport hub. Then we can head for the de facto capital. Yeah, look at that. That's 3 cities lost there, 3 areas of industry. And now it'd be interesting to see what they do here. I'm honestly looking forward to the winter. I just want to see how the Red Army might be able to pull back. I mean, I don't think they'll ever be able to pull back, but it'll be interesting to see them try. There's 820 armored fire vehicles there. I mean, that's not an insubstantial amount, but they still lost 23 of them. God damn. Seems to be a very large number of number of guards actually. I remember seeing the first guards. Oh boy, how scary were they? That's a lot of tanks. 38 lost this time. Good. Yeah, they do have a large number of men in the area here. We are definitely going to need more infantry. Issue as well is trying to pocket the forces down here in the Caucasus. It's going to be extremely difficult, if impossible. This is going to mean hard fighting. Yeah, so they're bang on their vehicle pull of 59k. Yeah, they broke out. Not exactly shocked. Yeah, it seems like they're trying to flank me. That's good, as they push further south, that means I can flank around them here. Okay. Pulling back from the north. Frankly, no reason for me to hold it. Terrible terrain, terrible supply. Nothing strategic there. It will not be long before mud hits, pretty much. And the campaigning season will effectively cease. Okay. What is their numbers? Yeah, their number of artillery continues to decrease. I mean, the amount of planes they pump out is huge. and the AFV numbers. And it could be a... yep, there we go. It could be a point where they have a hell of a lot of tanks, but not much in the way of infantry. Yep, the pocket's definitely shrunk. Really? I'd have thought that cavalry corps would have left, but okay, sure, why not? Yep, reinforcements are on their way. Holy shit, I can make it almost to Baku. I think that's what we need to do. We need to get around all of these forces. Ah, or I could just encircle them. That would work. Yeah, with the rail line cut, they're going to find it very hard to actually relocate. Ah, seems like resistance has gone. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, they've just given a large amount of territory there. I'm surprised that held as well. Really surprised, actually. Okay, let's do some reconnaissance. Okay, now we're going to hit the airfields. Then at least if we disrupt the airfields, we'll be able to inflict even further damage. Yep. I mean, that's it. I have all my airfields more or less just clumped around each other. Except in the center. Yeah, okay. Don't do that. We lost 50 bombers there, which sucks. I think it's airfields that have only bombers still fly out. I mean, they should only fly out when they actually have the fighter cover. So, I don't know. I just wish you could sort of set... I don't know. I'm probably just doing it wrong, let's be honest. Ah, well. Right, rock that like a hurricane. Lovely. It's a strong point down. It feels weird to see this much green. Well, to not see so much red. Right, let's inspect the actual line here. Yeah, they're just giving ground. They're definitely trying to form some kind of defensive cordon. I mean, you can see it slowly but surely happening. So what we need to do then is we need to strike quickly. If I could prevent reinforcements from the north, that'd be fantastic. It would make the Caucasus fight a lot easier. Yes, so what we're aiming for is Saratov. If I can punch through to Saratov, and then punch through to Kyubayshav, that would definitely help. I mean, Kazan and Gorky obviously are the big cities. Then all these cities of the Urals. It's going to take time to break them. But they're going to lose a lot of men here. And I think as well have a lot of men spared after this too. Like this, well, 18th and 16th army. I think the Finnish could probably hold the north. There's not that much territory. And there's not that many men to oppose them. Okay. Son of a bitch. I hate when they retreat. Did I mention I hate when they retreat? Hey, when they hold more though. Yeah, it's going to retreat and the pocket's going to shrink before they start surrendering again. Oh, that happened. That makes me happy. Yeah, as I would expect. There we go, that's a lot better. Now, if only they would stop bloody retreating. Oh my god. Right. Better. You're not you when you're hungry. Okay. There we go, that's now completely blocked. That's what I like to see. Push them from this side too. Okay, it's not that many of them left now. Good. Ah. Just realised. There we go. We'll hit that, see what happens. Yeah, it breaks. How am I not surprised? God damn, that takes a lot of fuel. There we go. So, not all of them. I was kind of hoping to take out more of them this turn. But still another 111,000. So, that's like, what, 400,000 now? 400 and something odd thousand that we've taken from that pocket. So still a substantial amount. And there's still more to go. So the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, you'll surrender, alright. Yeah, they're forming some kind of defensive line here. Good. That's good. Let's see what the remaining forces can do. Probably die. Probably die in great numbers. Okay. I did okay. Actually extremely light losses. Not that I expected any different. There we go. So an additional, yep, 60, wow, 50 odd thousand, 57. Sweet. So there you go, an additional 177,380, another 2,559 guns, another 616 armored fighting vehicles, and an additional 117 self-propelled and armored cars. Huge numbers. They've lost over 100,000 guns. I wish I could see how many I've captured. I kinda can, but you know what I mean. Over time. Yep. I mean, we lost a lot more due to the unescorted bombers. Okay, so that brings their numbers down to 3.1 million. I might be able to get them into the 2 million range. Which is still a substantial amount of men. Let's not forget, that's still a lot of men in arms. Well, under arms. And the thing is, they are giving ground, of course, which is the best thing they can do. Holding a long border with me doesn't... well, holding a long front line with me just does not work now. I mean, I have vastly more men than they do. I mean, combined, I only look at the number of Germans, really, just because they're the most powerful, but I still have all these allied forces. Well, allied forces. And the vast majority of the remaining armies used to just garrison the Ukraine. To be honest, if I wasn't using them to garrison the Ukraine, then I would have some seriously worse partisan problems. That's a fact. So, yeah. Good to see the lines advancing. We've never had infantry up to this point in Stalingrad. It was only the panzers, and that was a very interesting thing. I went really too far there, and I could have been punished extremely harshly. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll use the Italians to hold the flank. I know that's been said before, and that never turned out bad, right? Right? There you go, take Sochi. Claim this in the name of the Winter Olympics. At least we can make some progress down here. It's not too long now before we come into decent, well, just rough terrain. And once we get past this, then it's urban, but after that it's not too bad. And I can start to move along here. I do want to probably cut this rail line down here, so it would probably be a very good idea to rush down here before they can muster any sort of resistance. I mean, the main amount of resistance is over here, which is good to know. But anyway, we're going to bring the session to an end here, guys, so thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I hope to continue in the future, very soon. Have a great day, whatever you are, whatever you're doing. And, yes. Take it easy. Goodbye for now, guys.